A charismatic and persuasive host who's passionate about TV shows. The host loves storytelling, convincing the audience why they should dive into these Netflix gems. A bright, cozy studio or living room with a Netflix banner, posters of the shows in the background, a big comfy chair, a coffee table with popcorn, and a tablet showcasing, all right, listen up, folks. We all know that Netflix is basically the gift that keeps on giving. But if you're one of those people sitting on your couch, endlessly scrolling, wasting your precious binge time, I got you covered. I'm about to give you the top 10 Netflix shows that will glue you to your seat, make you cancel your plans, and maybe even call in sick. Let's dive in, shall we? Number 10. Stranger Things. Starting strong with Stranger Things. This show is a time machine back to the 80s, with kids who have better adventure stories than most adults I know. Monsters? Check. Government conspiracies? Double check. Friends sticking together and fighting off nightmare-inducing creatures from another dimension? Triple check. Why is this show so popular? 3 reasons. Nostalgia, heart, and mystery. It mixes classic Spielberg vibes with supernatural horror. Plus, who doesn't love a show where the underdogs, literal kids, are the heroes? If you're not watching Stranger Things, you're missing out on one of Netflix's biggest cultural phenomena. Number 9. The Witcher. Next up, let me take you to a world of magic, monsters, and a stoic, sword-wielding monster hunter named Geralt of Rivia. The Witcher is like Game of Thrones, but with a better sense of humor and way more magical creatures. This show is pure escapism. It's got jaw-dropping fight scenes, and the moral dilemmas will have you questioning what's really good or evil. And Geralt's constant grunting? Iconic. Plus, Henry Cavill absolutely slays, literally and figuratively. Toss a coin to your Witcher and get ready for an epic fantasy binge. Number 8. Money Heist, La Casa de Papel. El Profesor. If you've never heard that name, you're missing out on the greatest heist series of all time. Money Heist is a Spanish thriller about a group of criminals with one goal: to rob the royal mint of Spain and print billions of euros. But it's so much more than that. This show is a masterclass in suspense. Every episode ends with a cliffhanger that'll make you scream. The characters? You'll fall in love with every one of them, even the ones you hate. And the best part? This isn't just a heist. It's a war of wits, strategy, and heart. Trust me, you'll want to put on a red jumpsuit and join the resistance. Number 7. The Queen's Gambit. Who knew a show about chess could be so electric? The Queen's Gambit is a story about Beth Harmon, a chess prodigy who battles addiction, loneliness, and the patriarchy while dominating the board. What makes this show so good? First of all, Anya Taylor-Joy as Beth. She's mesmerizing. You don't need to know how to play chess to appreciate the tension in every game. This show is elegant, beautifully shot, and emotionally charged. You'll be rooting for Beth from her first pawn to her final checkmate. Plus, it made chess cool again, and that's saying something. Number 6. The Crown. Royal fans, gather around. The Crown is not just a show, it's a royal event. This series takes you behind the gilded doors of Buckingham Palace and into the private lives of Queen Elizabeth II and the British royal family. Why is this show so addictive? It's real history, with all the juicy scandals and personal drama the tabloids can only dream of. The acting is out of this world good. Every actor nails their royal counterpart. You'll start seeing the Queen in a whole new light. And with stunning sets and costumes, it's like watching a royal documentary, with a whole lot more drama. Number 5. Bridgerton. Regency era on its head. Gossip, romance, scandal. This show has it all with a diverse cast and just the right amount of spice. Why are people obsessed with it? 2 words: Lady Whistledown. She's like Gossip Girl for 19th century high society. Add in lavish balls, forbidden love, and witty banter, and you've got yourself the ultimate guilty pleasure. Plus the costumes, the opulence, it's pure eye candy. You'll get hooked faster than you can say, "Dear reader." Number 4. Squid Game. Okay, I know you've heard of this one. Squid Game became a global phenomenon overnight, And it's not hard to see why. Ordinary people, drowning in debt, competing in deadly versions of childhood games for a shot at life-changing money? The stakes couldn't be higher. This show grabs you by the throat from episode 1 and does not let go. It's a gut punch of social commentary on wealth inequality, but with edge-of-your-seat thrills. And those visuals, the pink suits, the giant creepy doll, iconic. This is the kind of show that sticks with you long after you've finished it. Number 3. Ozark. Ozark. It's like Breaking Bad, but set in the picturesque but creepy Ozarks. Marty Byrde and his family get sucked into money laundering for a cartel, and from there, things only spiral deeper into chaos. Why should you watch? The tension. Every episode feels like a ticking time bomb waiting to go off. Jason Bateman plays the calm, under-pressure criminal so well that you'll forget he's the same guy from those comedy films. And let's not forget Ruth Langmore, the toughest nails character who steals the show every season. This is dark, gritty, and oh so satisfying. Number 2. Black Mirror. If you've ever worried that technology might just ruin humanity, Black Mirror is your worst nightmare, but in the best way. Each episode is a standalone, exploring a dystopian future that feels uncomfortably close to reality. What makes it great? It's haunting. The scenarios feel like they could actually happen, and that's what makes it terrifying. You'll be left questioning everything about your relationship with tech. This show isn't just about shock value, it makes you think. If you like shows that mess with your head, Black Mirror is your show. Number 1. Wednesday. Finally at number 1, Wednesday. The creepy, kooky, mysterious, and spooky Addams family's favorite goth girl gets her own show, and it's everything you'd want it to be. Directed by Tim Burton, no less. This isn't just your average high school mystery. Wednesday Addams, played to perfection by Jenna Ortega, is dark, witty, and brilliant. The murder mystery will keep you hooked, but it's Wednesday's deadpan humor and refusal to fit in that'll make you fall in love with the show. Oh, and that viral dance scene? You'll be practicing it in front of your mirror in no time. So there you have it, the top 10 Netflix shows you need to watch. Whether you're in the mood for fantasy, drama, sci-fi, or something downright spooky, these shows have got you covered. Now stop scrolling and start watching, because life's too short for boring TV. You're welcome.